Hello, guys. Thank you. We're back.
Dude, why were you being such an ass today in the chat?
Look, I did nothing. I don't know why you perceived me as being an ass.
You
but
came right.
That
Okay.
sounds like your own problem.
Look,
Chris.
Avery was, having fun with his little cigar today.
At
and sent us a
3
picture.
p.m., he had a big fatty
So?
hanging out of his mouth.
And then Alec was like, well, it's in the morning, dude.
I also didn't like his smug face that he had with it. Like he was better than me.
You just frustrate me.
But for some reason, that really made Chris mad.
Yeah, you daddy mode us all the time. But like, we're
Whatever.
all trash. We are all three trash.
What? So I'm not allowed to have an opinion?
He smokes sometimes. You drink on weekdays, and I eat shit out of the trash. We've all got problems.
We fight a lot for friends.
I just got back from prom. I'm trying to hold my arms like this so my titty doesn't show, because I feel like in button-ups my titties always show.
What kind of cosplay could that be? Pastor Chris.
Grimace.
Oh my god.
Wanna whip in the van down.
What was that from?
Have you ever seen the van down by the river, the Chris Farley thing?
No.
Oh, dude, that's good.
Wait, yeah, you told me. Didn't you tell me about that before?
Yeah, we watched it. It was him and David Spade.
Oh no, that was the Down by the River song.
Oh, yeah, no. Rick. So, what's one of your topics?
I have a few that we didn't get to last week. There's a couple Star Wars ones. Do you want to get into Star Wars?
Yeah, sure. Let's get everybody out.
So a couple weeks ago, actually about a couple months ago, Rise of Skywalker came out. Not a lot of people liked it. Boo-hoo. It's over. But what came out a couple weeks ago were some leaks for, I guess there was a previous director that was going to take over the film. And some of the concept art from that idea was floating around and got leaked. And it had a lot of cool stuff in it. And I wish that movie was made instead.
I didn't read none of that. I don't really care about Star Wars that much anymore. Not because I don't think Rise of Skywalker was that bad. I'd rather it just end.
Yeah. We talked about this, but it was just, to me, a big missed opportunity.
And the only thing I cared about going forward was the Obi-Wan show, and they canceled it. So I really don't care about anything.
It's not canceled. They postponed it, I guess.
I don't see it happening.
I do.
Unless,
I
it
think they
depends
just-
how far along they got. Because if they didn't get to writing anything, like any scripts, it's done.
I think that's what they're redoing right now.
It sounds Uncharted movie to me.
Oh yeah, whatever happened with that?
It's the same thing, put on hold indefinitely.
Oh.
It's been put on hold so long that Tom Holland was supposed to be young Nathan Drake, and now
And
if
now
they
he's
do it,
old.
he's just doing Nathan Drake. So, yeah, I don't see that going anywhere. What did you think of Rise of Skywalker?
I thought it was good for what it was. I think what it came down to was a lot of time was spent trying to fix 8, and it feels like whatever story he had left was kind of rushed.
It's the Batman v Superman of the new Star Wars trilogy. Every time I think about why I like it, I think about why I like Batman v Superman. It's very rushed. Should have really been 2 movies.
Yes.
And it's got cool moments that don't get spliced together well.
Honestly, it would have been fine if they made another one
Yeah, 2 movies.
and just made it an even number too, but they wanted to follow the trilogy.
Just like Batman v Superman would have been a masterpiece if they spread it into 2 movies. How much of the DCEU have you actually watched?
I've watched the original Batmans. I watched the new Superman.
Now, I'm not talking about any like Christian Bale. I'm talking about like where it's Ben Affleck.
None.
So you haven't watched Man of Steel?
I've watched Man of Steel. That's it.
But you haven't watched Batman v Superman?
Mm-mm.
You haven't watched Wonder Woman?
Mm-mm.
Aquaman?
Mm-mm.
Suicide Squad?
I watched Suicide Squad.
Did you watch? You watched Shazam?
Yeah.
So you've seen
Shazam.
But you've missed Wonder Woman, probably the best one. That and Shazam, I think, are the two best, like, actually good movies. The rest are except for Suicide Squad. That one's not good. Would you watch them all? What circumstance could you be in to where you'd want to not want to, but like where you would watch them?
I would watch Wonder Woman,
but like all of them,
like Batman v Superman.
And which ones do you think you'd actually like?
Oh man, I know I wouldn't like Aquaman.
Me too. I haven't seen that one.
I would like Wonder Woman. I don't know about Batman v Superman.
I think you'd like it. I don't think you'd. It'd be one of those you acknowledge it's not good, like Rise of Skywalker, but you'd still like the moments.
I'm not a DC fanboy either, so who knows? Like maybe
a lot of it's crowd pleasing stuff. Yeah, like the Batman stuff is really cool. The actual fighting and the Superman, but like Lex Luthor's garbage. Doomsday makes no sense. It's not put together well. Like the scenes don't match. It's very obvious that they do one thing to get to another. That's what I also don't like about Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
Like things happen just to get to the next part. So let's now go to a video. Shit.
A little early for that one.
I don't know how this works anymore. We should get a picture of Hannah Montana and make it a fourth one.
I could put it in.
Yeah.
You want to get into a video already?
Yeah, we'll do a video and then we'll go back to a topic.
Okay.
And I've got a topic, so after the video, we'll do one of mine.
Kate and I, we've been watching some reality TV lately, and I want you to look away while I pull this one up.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you when to look. All right. No, wait. And okay. This is a TLC show called My Strange
Lisa.
Addiction.
I'm 43 years old. I live in Detroit, Michigan, and I'm addicted to eating cat hair. Just chewing it is relaxing.
You know, it was straight on the back of your tongue, so you know it's going straight through. Ah, man, I hate cat hair, guys.
You hate all hair,
dude. I hate getting hair in my mouth. It's I want to kill myself when it gets in there. It's just like it's a feeling that never goes away. Like
that's just human hair though. Imagine eating
cat hair is the worst, or dog hair. Like they're both the worst because then you get that thing where you pick it out and you're like, someone's rubbed their ass.
This is too fine of a hair to be my own.
And it's not that it's necessarily dirty. It's that a hair is kind of hard to get out and hard to swallow, so it's stuck in your throat and you know it's there all day. I could have a hair in my throat and you'll never know about it. Stuck forever.
Chris's favorite activity.
Look at her teeth. That looks like someone who eats cat hair.
It's a comforting feeling. Her fur is such an interesting texture. It's so soft and puffy and like cotton candy almost.
I really can't. I don't even know if I can. Oh, I can't. Hey, I can't watch her chew it. Ew.
Sorry, it's in my lipstick.
When my sister told me she was eating cat hair, I was shocked. It is strange. I don't think she should be eating it.
Look like pubes.
You were like, she was like,
years ago,
when I saw my sister get the cat hair, I should have got the shotgun and took my whole family out of its misery.
Until she got a new kitten that her unusual bonding ritual turned into a full-blown
Cats
addiction.
alone are disgusting.
And now, 2 years later,
dude,
Lisa's
cats
so
suck.
hooked on consuming cat hair that she can't go 2 hours
Hold on,
without
pause
a
this.
fix.
What do you, dude? Obviously, we're both dogs over cats. What's some arguments you hear about cats? Because cats suck. I hate cats.
The biggest argument is that like they're easy to potty train and they don't have to like go outside or anything.
Dude, they're not easy to potty train. And a litter box is not potty training. Potty training is when it's disposed and out of your way. Like when we take a shit, it's in the toilet, it's gone. When a dog takes a shit, it's outside, it's
Some
gone.
people have trained their cats how to poop in the toilet.
That's not most though. It's always a stinky shit, piss smelled litter box. When you guys had Kiki, it smelled like cat pee over here because you had the litter box, and if it was overfilled, and I know because I had a cat too, it smelled like cat piss. Fucking cats are disgusting.
Agreed.
They can be cute. I'm not saying they're not cute animals, but they're not worth any trouble.
Basically moving houseplants.
Yeah, they are moving that hate you. No cats love you.
Yeah.
Don't ever think a cat loves you. They don't. They would eat you if they were bigger than you were.
Let's see what develops with this lady.
Why so many close-ups on her mouth?
She's chewing cat hair. I think there's a part where she goes,
oh, directly to the source.
I'll just like spread out.
Cat on the cob.
I'll just clean like her shoulders and her ears and the back of her head and stuff.
How
on her face.
damage do you have to
as
be to
involved
get to this
as another
point?
cat would.
Bitch is
I'm not
Angela.
licking her butt. Or in between the paws that go in the litter box.
How damaged
But
do
it's
you
a
have to be?
bonding.
Yeah, like what happened to her to make
We both seem to enjoy it.
it this far?
She's a furry.
You think she's a furry?
Oh yeah, she probably wants to be a cat.
Wow.
Like she identifies with that kind of nature of being a cat. So like licking the cat, wanting to act like the cat. Notice how she backs her head like a cat.
Yeah.
She probably thinks it's cute. Don't cuddle up. No, she's a monster and needs to be stopped.
Have you ever cried during a reality TV show?
Not a reality TV show.
Or a TV show?
Yeah, plenty of times.
What show?
I got a little emotional, just the most recent one. I watched the Good Place finale. Finales can sometimes get me. There's some emotional finales. What shows make you cry?
There was this show on Disney Plus recently that made me bawl like a baby.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's about dogs being trained to like help people. Like eye-seeing dogs.
Yeah, dog stuff gets me.
And at the end of like the first or second episode, these people who kind of raise them from the puppy stage to get them prepped for it have to give them up to the school. And they spend like a whole year with these families. And then just seeing these people give up these dogs was just like devastating to me. I didn't like weep, but out of nowhere, like my eyes were just leaking tears. And Caitlin looked at me and was like, "Are you okay?"
Dude.
I just looked at her. I'm like, I can't watch this show anymore.
I wonder if there's any documentaries about police dogs.
That'd be a tough one.
Those dogs die a lot.
Yeah.
They're usually the first to die when they do raids, too, because they're easier to kill.
Yeah.
I still, to this day, don't understand why we let dogs be in the police force.
Because they're fucking scary.
It's not worth it to the dog.
No.
It's not fair that a dog just fucking dies.
Yeah, they don't get to choose, but...
Save that for the countries where they eat dogs.
Looking at you, China.
With your coronavirus.
Dude, I saw a wild video on Twitter of people like trying to blame China because of all the shit that they eat. I saw some dude eating live baby mice.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Like dunking them in butter.
Getting the fucking plague.
And like just...
But we eat bull
throwing
testicles
them back
here. Americans.
That's not a live animal.
Americans eat some of the grossest shit, though.
What, like Oreos?
Tide Pods.
All right.
I got a topic for you.
What are we doing? Oh, we have plenty of time. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got like half a show, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite movie of the year?
Can I have a list?
Yeah, there's
Avengers
Endgame.
Okay.
There's shit. No, I need to get a list.
Joker, Rise of Skywalker. Didn't the new Spider-Man come out this year? Far From Home?
Yeah, I thought not Spider-Verse though.
No, Spider-Verse definitely would have won. It won last year for me.
Joker.
I already said Joker.
Shazam.
Shazam was this year?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like Christmas time last year.
No, the movie took place in Christmas time, but it actually came out in April 2020 or 2019.
Dude, Cats.
Aladdin, Lion. Damn, both of those came out in 2019.
I saw any other.
Toy Story 4.
Black.
It Chapter 2.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I have not seen Detective Pikachu. Want to. The Irishman.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah, that came out. That came out right before Avengers. There actually was not that much that came out. For me, it's kind of a toss-up because I really like Endgame, and I really like Joker, and I really like It Chapter 2 and Shazam.
Yeah, I think that would have to be my 3.
It'd probably be Avengers Endgame. I really like that movie.
Yeah, and that was such a
big movie.
Colossal, yeah. Like both.
Favorite, not best, though. What's some shit that you saw this year? Because I just went through a year with my significant other, and I've been introduced to a lot of things. There's some good shit I caught this year. Have you ever heard of the show Veronica Mars?
I've heard of it.
That shit's cool. That shit's really cool. And it has a movie. It came out with a season 4.
What's the show about?
It's a detective show. It's like a girl and her dad are like actual PIs. Well, the dad's a PI, and she like gets like photos of shit she's not supposed to be into, right? Because she's not a PI, so she can go do that shit and not put everything on the line. But like actual crimes. And each season is like involved with one crime that you find out more about throughout the season. So it's like a whodunit.
A lot of people have been talking about that show on Netflix, You.
I haven't seen. I want to see that, but I've also seen Living with Yourself.
Yes, that was really so good. Yeah. So it gives me Dexter vibes. It's very much like Dexter.
Yeah, sympathetic killer.
Yeah, but I caught the last half of season 2.
I heard season 2 is way better than the first one.
I was invested in it until I got to the end.
You didn't like
the very last scene of the season.
Of You?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to watch season 2. I have not seen it yet.
I didn't even watch season 1.
What else? Oh, I got introduced to The Sound of Music and Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins.
That's Kate's favorite movie. Not Mary Poppins, but Sound of Music.
Dude, it's so good. Have you seen it before?
I don't know.
Holy shit. That soundtrack alone is really good. And it's a World War II movie. I had no idea what that movie was going to be about.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, but Mary Poppins was all right. The music wasn't as good as Sound of Music. And the story was a lot less significant, I thought. I don't get into like British shit annoys me. I hate their accent. Their accent's garbage.
Potter?
Yes. Oh man, Harry Potter would be so much better with an American accent. It's just, I don't know. It's not that it's pretentious, really. It's just that it's hard to understand what they're saying sometimes. Shit. But we've got our versions of Cockney here.
What?
Yeah, Ron speaks in Cockney, I think. I think his shit's so slurred and hard to understand. He's such a doof. Ron sucks. Harry Potter. Oh, I tried to read a Harry Potter book.
Bloody hell, Larry.
The 5th one had a pretty good start.
You still haven't finished it?
Mm-mm. Oh my god. It didn't grab me. It's kind of hard. It's hard to sit down and read an entire book.
5th one's...
When I'm done with school, I'll have plenty of time.
No, that's 6.
That's 5th.
That's 5th?
Yeah, 6.
You didn't like that one?
No, I did like it. That's what I said.
Oh, but you didn't finish it.
Yeah, it's hard to read an entire book where you're not listening.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't have my board up.
All right, let's get into this last video.
Last topic.
On the this is one of my favorite reality TV scenes of all time, if we're going to stick to that topic for this episode. This is from a show called Catfish.
Oh, no. Oh. I like Catfish, by the way. That's a good one, I feel.
Catfish is a great show.
Yeah.
This is one of the most iconic moments in the show.
Two hopefuls hook up. An identical twin.
Oh, that was it. Dude, Catfish is a riot.
Well, we've got time for one.
You have a video for us?
No, you've got a topic, don't you?
Oh,
Did you run out?
Yeah, I kind of ran out.
So why were you being such a ass?
Oh, you want to bring it back to this?
Yeah.
I wasn't being an ass.
Why do you try to be our dads?
Oh my God. Look, all I said was it was a little early.
Why'd you have to jump?
I was shocked.
Why can't he have a little puff?
He can. It's just
not according to you.
That was a big
not
cigar.
According to you, boy. You said.
Let's pull it up.
That's a little early. No, we got pretty aggressive.
No.
We can't say everything.
Oh, yeah.
In the chat.
I'll censor it. So he says, should I show the picture?
No, it's not. Yeah. Can't see it.
Well,
yeah,
it's Avery smoking a Fat Boy. And Chris goes, it looks like a poopy. And I say, it's also 3 a.m. on a Monday, LOL. And then Chris retorts with, Alec, you go to bars on weekdays. Don't judge. And I said, at night. And Chris says, the one who drinks the least out of everyone I know. It's sad regardless of where the hands on the clock are. Wow. Poetry. All right, we're going to do this.
Fuck.
Yeah.
iPhone. Yo.
Say hi to the podcast.
We got a question for you. Why does Alec have to be our dad?
First of all, how was your 3 p.m. cigar?
Also, be careful. We are live.
I don't know. He has a daddy complex or a god complex.
Do you mean like I have a big ego?
Yeah.
I'm the king.
No.
I am.
In your head.
I am the daddy.
No.
Call me your daddy.
No, you enjoy being the leader.
Okay. Can you explain a little more?
I think it's just something that you have to find out for yourself.
Oh, okay. That's believable.
I think it's a self-reflection and self-observing type of thing.
So I should head for the hills, huh?
You need to do something.
Yeah, and
because that's annoying.
Yeah. And Avery, stop smoking in the middle of the day, you piece of shit. All right.
Play us out. Also, real quick, I haven't been plugging our social media, so if you want to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Beef Stew Podcast, that'd be great. Hello. Thanks, Chris.